Saturday, January 22nd. It's been a busy week, so we're doing a rare weekend update. Because it's just, it boggles my mind. The amount of information that's coming out that really isn't getting a lot of coverage about this whole process that Trump and his people went through after the election to send fake electors from, I think it's 7 states, to basically, take the electors away from Biden and make it seem as though Trump won the Electoral College when they do the electoral vote, even though he didn't. And how unbelievably wide-ranging this is, and involving so many state officials, and Giuliani's deep in it. And now that all of his records have been turned over, it's not long before Giuliani gets arrested, indicted. What's going to happen? I don't know. But that begs the question: is he going to take the fall for the whole thing? That it wasn't, at Trump's direction? Because Trump seems to get away with a whole lot of shit. The January 6th Commission is getting a little deeper. We're now at least at family level, asking for Ivanka. I know there's going to be a whole delay process, but this is the first week where I feel like we're moving in the right direction. The amount of information about how, when Donald Trump says over and over and over again, the election was stolen, it's like it's a prophecy that didn't happen. He was trying to steal it so hard, and he failed. And I think that probably burns him as much as, just the actual legitimate loss, that he tried to manipulate the outcome and failed at that as well. So it's why he keeps saying it, right? The election was stolen, because he didn't get to steal it. Oh God. So with the amount of evidence mounting about actual misbehavior in trying to steal an election, not voter fraud, not any of the actual counting of the votes, but the mechanisms after the fact, which I do understand that, we're trying, there is a bill about the electors that's trying to safeguard that, but it doesn't, but that aside, the amount of effort that went into, okay, we didn't win, how do we take this presidency anyway, is really concerning. But they were not smart enough to not leave a huge paper trail, so that's good. And all of this that's coming out, it's very clear that Trump was involved and orchestrating this, what is essentially a coup attempt, a nonviolent coup attempt. But then that wasn't working, so he fanned the flames of all the insurrectionist terrorists that went to the Capitol on January 6th. And none of this is going to land or register with the stupid fucking Trumpicans and that, all the loyal supporters, because they are currently screaming and burning their Carhartts, because Carhartt, the manufacturer, said we're going to keep our vaccine mandate for employees in place, no matter what the Supreme Court says. And I like that they're doubling down. It's like, okay, go ahead and boycott. This is the right thing to do. And the dum-dums who hate cancel culture are burning their fucking Carhartts, which, you know, in a year they're going to go and replace it. Like, they're just giving the company more money ultimately. And burning your existing Carhartt that you already paid for doesn't hurt Carhartt. Morons. But maybe, you know, on Etsy or eBay, we can get some cheap Carhartt material if they decide to sell it instead of burning it. But I don't know. With all of that going on, Tucker Carlson is mostly concerned with the way an advertising company is dressing an anthropomorphized M&M. They took away the high heels on the green M&M, and boy, is he mad. Oh, it's like you can't even make up it in the who cares department. Wow. So, you know, so that's how our country is going. The most watched news channel is up in arms about a green M&M when our democracy was literally almost toppled a year ago, and no mention. So that's fun. Otherwise, it's a weekend of Ozark and TV watching because it's fucking cold.